Good evening.
Good evening, coach.
How's your internet today, sir? Because yesterday I think it was not good, right?
Yeah. Last night, my internet died.
Yes, I noticed.
See,
But yeah, is it better now?
Tomorrow, I will buy a new service.
Okay, I think that is today the same happened, right? Same problems, Mr. Peroso. I see that you are like a robot. So I think it's similar.
Froze.
Okay, so I hope that well, anyway,
Tomorrow I will fix the problem.
Okay, good. Okay, but anyway, I hope that you can catch the information or you can participate, right? As much as possible, even with your internet problems. Okay, well, thanks for being in class. Okay, so, well, we're gonna work today with this additional, always with working with going to, okay, doing some speakings and some other things. But we're gonna do it later on. Maybe more classmates will arrive, maybe, right? Well, this is your extra book, right? This is in your extra book. So let's work in this part today. Okay, so we have here, as you can see, it says dates, right? I think, well, it is here. So we're gonna listen the pronunciation of the months of the year, and we have the ordinal numbers that you know that a common way to use it is in dates, right? In dates. So we're gonna start with ordinal numbers because I think this is fast, because I think that you know already in ordinal numbers, but anyway, right? We're gonna cover because it is in your content. Okay, so here we have that. Let me just mark the numbers that are, let's say, fairly different from the original, let's say, right? So we have, because first one, second two, and third two. But you can see that the rest basically are the same, right? We just add this part, TH, TH. Look, most of them are the same. And I said most of them because in green are those who are basically the same. Okay, I'm marking those that don't have change. We just need to add TH that make the ordinal number. You see, there are most of them. On the other hand, we have this part in which we have, let's say, a little change, or we just omit one letter. So as you can see here, 4, okay, is basically the same, right? But look at 5th. We don't say 5, right? 5, no. This is the original number. So notice that we change 5 by 5th. And here, yeah, someone wanted to say something? Anything? No. No. A question? Do you have a question? No questions? Okay.
That moment, no.
Not in that
Thank-
moment. Okay. Because I thought that someone wanted to say something because I listened a microphone open and that someone said something. Okay, but if no question, let's continue. Okay, so in this case, you can see that the only change is that we have omitted the letter E because the original is 9 with E at the end. It's silent, right? We don't pronounce it, but anyway, it is there. So this is a little change when we add a TH to make an ordinal number. 9, the pronunciation is the same, right? But that's what I said. We have some little changes. So you see, the one that are in yellow, we omit the E, and in case of a fifth, we change. Well, fourth is the same. I'm gonna circle in red because it's the same. Okay, I know it's not in red that I was circling. It is in green because, so you can see here. So you see, most of them, as you can see, we just add TH. So it's easy to memorize perfectly ordinal numbers because they are really similar. So this is, it has a change, right? And in this case, you can see 20, but this is for all of them. The original ends with Y. So we need to change the Y by I, and we add ETH. So 20th, right? So this is the same for all that we have 30, 40, 50. We do the same change for all of them. So we can take one and apply to the rest because it's exactly the same. Okay, so that's what the way that I think is easy, very easy to memorize perfectly the spelling of the ordinal numbers. Because as you can see, most of them are same thing, and some of them we need to observe a couple of details, right? But no problem. So here we have 11th, and here we have third, 6th, 10th. So look, you can notice that we have at the end of the number, when it is ordinal, an indicator that is ordinal, and is for all of them the last 2 letters of the number. Therefore, first ST, second ND, third RD, and so on, right? TH for most of them. So just add the last 2 letters. And that's why we can see this form in all the ordinal numbers. It comes from the ending of each ordinal number. Okay, and those are the changes. That's it with numbers. So you can see they are very, very similar. And here is what I was mentioning, right? In this case, you see 30, 30, 30, 30. So we have here the same ending, right? That would be Y at the end. So we do the same change, like here. Okay, because we have the same ending, 20. So for all of them, 40, 50, we're gonna apply this change. And this is important. When we have a compound number, look, we have a dash in the middle. Sometimes we don't write it. So I think this is a good detail to notice. That is necessary according to the spelling, to the rules of spelling. We write a dash between the two numbers. You see when it is compound, right? Same for all the 51, 57, 84, 89. Same for all of them. And notice what else. The last point to observe is, look, when we have a compound number, the second number is ordinal. The first stays in the same way. Okay? Because we said 28º, we said, for example, right, in Spanish, we do both ordinal. But in English, no. In English, just the last becomes ordinal. And the first keeps in the same way. So if you want to say 31st, no 30th, no 20th, 20th second, notice that we don't use this. This way is not here because we just change in an ordinal form the second. Look here. We don't use this one, right? We use the original. And the second number is the ordinal. You see, so those are a couple of details to take into account with ordinal numbers. But they are not complicated. Okay, it's some keys, let's say, right? Some little keys in case that you haven't memorized all of them. Now is the time, and you see that it is easy. Observing those similar points and those details to change how they work is easy if we observe. Okay, well, let's listen to the pronunciation.
Page 72, Exercise 1, Part B. Complete the dates, then listen and practice.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st.
Okay, you see, you can identify the sound at the end, right? So we need to apply that different sound. So it's not four, it's fourth, right? Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, etc. And 20th, 30th. Okay, so please be careful that you pronounce this ending. And I don't mention first because it's very different, right? Just notice that it's right? It's not fierce, it's not sear. Okay, because at the beginning, some people said fierce, and no, it's first, second, and third. Okay, remember that many times I is pronounced like pencil, right? We don't say pencil, we say pencil. We don't say gear, right? We say gear. We don't say birthday, we say birthday, right? Okay, so notice that pattern of the pronunciation many times, not 100%, but many times the pronunciation of the I in English is like between a E and E, more an E than E, than I. Okay, so first, es como más cerrada. It's not exactly the E that in Spanish, right? But it's very, very similar. So first, third, in this case, it's fifth, no es fifth, right? It's fifth and sixth. In that case, we don't pronounce the I like a E. Okay, but that's the pronunciation. So I think the most important part is this one, maybe 20th. Okay, and the sound of this, 17th, 18th. Remember that we don't have that sound in Spanish. So you have to get familiar with the position of your tongue and your teeth. Okay, so to produce that sound. Okay, so now to practice a little bit about that, I would like that you tell me, when is your birthday? But before you tell me when is your birthday, let's listen the pronunciation of the months. Months. Okay, but first, let me listen. The way that you pronounce it. Let me erase first. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can you help me, please? Mr. Ramirez, can you pronounce, please, this months of the year, please? Help me.
Okay. January, February, March, April, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, fairly good. Let's see, Miss Rodriguez, can you help me, please?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December.
Okay, fairly good. Very good. Okay, let's see two more. Patricia.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Nice to see you. Can you help me with the pronunciation? Can you pronounce, please? Excuse me.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. And let's see who else, Mr. Peroso.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so as I suppose, right? So it won't take a long because most of you pronounce most of the months very well, correctly. But let's listen just a couple of details in some months. Okay, let's listen the pronunciation and you can notice that we need maybe a detail, okay? Okay, so here we go.
Unit 11. I'm going to have a party. Page 72. Exercise 1. Word power. Months and dates. Part A. Listen and practice the months of the year. Months.
January, February, March, April, May, June,
July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, can you recognize one month that you didn't pronounce, that you need to change a part of that month of the pronunciation? Can you recognize that you say, I don't pronounce it in this way?
For example, me pronounce January.
Okay, that you identify, right? That's good. That we identify so we can do our that we to be conscious of something that we need to do the correction. You see, that is important. Okay, I'm gonna play it once more and you're gonna try to identify because I think all of you pronounce at least something in a different way. That is, it would be better, right, to do that change, that little change maybe.
Unit 11. I'm going to have a party. Page 72. Exercise 1. Word power. Months and dates. Part A. Listen and practice the months of the year. Months.
January, February, March, April, May, June,
July, August, September, October, November, December.
Uh-huh. Nobody else?
For example, me, December, I some pronoun December. December. Is this
Correct.
correct pronoun?
Yes, okay. Okay, it's good that you identify, right, all the changes that you need to do. Just Mr. Ramirez could identify?
Sí, September, October, y yo decía September, October, yes, October, September is correct.
October and September. Okay, yes. Okay, so you see, well, it's good that you do correction. Anybody else? Solo Mr. Ramirez pudo identificar? Because not just Mr. Ramirez mispronounced one month. Nobody else? Well, maybe yes, right? I hope that you do, because all of you pronounce maybe one, at least one or two. So you can see here, I listened that the same problem, okay, for many of you in the first and the last, okay? Most of you pronounce, for example, this one, April, right? April. So that's nice, because many people, it's very common that they don't pronounce it in that way. So let's listen the last time, and we're gonna stop after each month.
Unit 11. I'm going to have a party. Page 72. Exercise 1. Word power. Months and dates. Part A. Listen and practice the months of the year. Months.
January,
So you see here, it says January, 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 January. Okay, some of you didn't do that pronunciation. I don't remember specifically which one, but was no, in that way. And the second, some of you didn't do this. We don't really pronounce the R. Listen,
February,
okay, February. We don't say February, no, February, January, February. Okay, I didn't listen. I think in all of you, or most of you, this pronunciation in these 2 months. So that's what I asked at the beginning, because it's good that you recognize if you did it, or if you do it, if you don't do it, okay, to do the change if it is necessary. So remember, January and February. Let's continue.
March,
Easy, right? March. It's just that we pronounce these consonants. March,
April,
April, April. The sound is like in first, in third, in birthday, but I think all of you did it right. Okay, April.
May,
Okay, you see, May. It's like a long May. It's like a long. Okay. It's like a long. We don't really pronounce the A at the end. May, no. It's not strong. May, no. It's May, May, May. So that's what is not that strong. Okay. It sounds like when you say interesting, interesting. We omit the second E, but it sounds indirectly, but we don't really pronounce it. So that is similar here with May, okay?
June,
June, easy.
July,
July,
August,
okay, listen, most of you did it. August, August. This is like a, and this is like a, Oh, right, August. Remember that are not exactly the same vowel sounds that in Spanish. There are maybe more open. Okay, so it's not exactly the same sound.
September. October.
Okay, October. October. We don't have the U here, but we pronounce it. October.
November. December.
And this is what Mr. Ramirez noticed, right? We have December, but we don't say December. We say December. December. And that's it. Okay, that's what we have with pronunciation. Is maybe is more pronunciation about this situation. Okay, so now tell me, please, with the correct pronunciation, please. I need to listen that detail like English, right? So do that sounds in English. Tell me your birthday. When's your birthday? Tell me the full date of your birthday, please. Who wants to start?
Para ver los pezones extendidos y lo pongo así.
Yes, do you want to? Who is speaking? Who wants to start? Okay, it's just your birthday with the correct pronunciation. Okay, let's go in order. Mr. Ramirez, when's your birthday?
My birthday is 9th July. July 9th.
Okay. Is okay on July.
On July 9th.
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 Yes, better. 9th, correct.
Qué rico, güey.
Okay. Mr. Peroso.
My birthday is on June 20th.
Okay. It's on June 20th. Okay,
20th.
yeah, that's a good number to pronounce, right? To practice pronunciation. Okay, June 20th. Okay, then Ms. Ayala, when's your birthday?
Perdón. My birthday is on September 29th.
Okay, 29th.
9th. Okay, teacher.
And 9th with the, right? 9th. And it's my birthday. No, my birthday. Yeah, no, my birthday. Okay. No, birthday.
Birthday.
Okay, there you are. Okay, thanks, Mrs. Ayala. Now, we want to know when's your birthday, Miss Rodriguez.
My birthday is on April 14th.
April?
14th.
Okay, April 14th. Okay, we are close. My birthday is on April 27th. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe we can celebrate it next year.
Probably.
Probably, right? Okay, so April 14th. Thanks, Miss Rodriguez. Patricia, Miss Amaya, tell me, when's your birthday?
My birthday is 2nd September.
September 2nd.
September 2nd.
Okay, correct. Good. because remember first the month and then the number at the end. Okay, correct. And Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, when is your birthday?
Teacher,
Tell
I'm
me,
here.
sir. Yes, I'm waiting for your
Okay,
answer.
okay. My birthday is August 13th.
Okay, 13th is correct. 13th sounds good. 13th, but it's August. August. All right?
August.
And birthday. No beer, birthday. All right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, sir. Okay, so that is the most common, let's say, situation in which we use these ordinal numbers, right? But of course that we have, for example, in awards, you know, in centuries, in the order of anything. So it's I think it's good. It's something common to manage. I know that we won't say the birthday every day, right? But maybe it's a common question that we have to answer correctly or in some other situations. Okay, well, that's it with that topic of your book. So now we go back to going to. We have a conversation that contains going to. So let's listen and you can practice. And then we go to the speaking. Okay, let's listen, please. And we'll see if you have any new information. I mean, about where is it? Where is it? Okay, here. I'm gonna send it to the chat so you can have it there.
Miss, I'm sorry, the song pronunciation Eva is correcto, is correct, Eva.
What song?
The names,
What are you talking about?
the first name and the conversation.
In the conversation. No, it's not Eva. No. Let's listen.
Page 72. Exercise 2. Conversation. Is she going to bake a cake? Listen and practice.
Are you going to do anything exciting this weekend?
Well, I'm going to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. When is it exactly?
It's April 21st, Sunday.
So, what are your plans?
I'm going to go to my friend Rosa's house. She's going to cook a special dinner for me.
Nice. Is Rosa going to bake a birthday cake for you too?
A cake for me? I hope so.
Okay, so maybe, right? I hope so. He's thinking about the taste of the cake, right? Like Mr. Peroso was smelling the food. Okay, so you see, he's almost smelling the cake, right? He said, it's like good idea. Okay, so, and well, honestly, I don't know this name, Mr. Ramirez, but Eva is Eva. It's just the pronunciation that is different. So in this case, I think it's A, but I'm not sure because honestly, I don't know this name. Okay, but Eva is Eva. Just the pronunciation is different.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so you see here the structure that we are practicing during this week, right? Are you going to the 5 fingers. I'm going to celebrate my birthday. They say birthday, no birthday, right? When is it exactly? It's April 21st. What you were practicing. Okay, a cake for me? I hope so. So you see, those are what? Plants, right? You see, in this case, it is part of the concept that those are plans because they are planning a celebration in advance. It's not a surprise party, a spontaneous party celebration. No, right? They are celebrating in advance. Okay, so you're going to practice this. I don't think that you have any question about vocabulary or pronunciation. That's why I don't have any expression to explain in this case. But if you have any question about vocabulary or pronunciation, please tell me. Because remember that the idea is go to practice with the correct form, right? It makes no sense that we go practicing, but we pronounce in a different way. That is not the one that we need to practice. So if you have any doubt about any word, tell me before you go to the break room, please. But if you don't have doubts, let's go to the break rooms. But first, let me take the attendance, please. Well, let me look first, and then I'm gonna try to remember who are in class. I'm gonna mention. I'm looking at you in this moment, but when I go to the attendance, I won't be looking at you. So I think I can remember the names. I'm gonna mention. So here we go. I'm out of Zoom now. So let me see if I can remember. So I won't be mentioning everybody. So is Mr. Ramirez is here. Okay, Mr. Ramirez. Let me see who else I remember. Patricia, right, is here. Yes, correct, Patricia? Are you around? Yes, right, it was Patricia. There is no another, yes, it was Patricia. Let me see who else. Carla. Yeah, Mrs. Ayala. Yeah, I remember that you are in class. And thanks, Miss Ayala, Mrs. And then, who else? Let me see. Mr. Peros, of course. Miss Rodriguez. And who else? And Mr. Rodriguez, right? Let me see. Mr. Rodriguez. Let me look for Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, anybody who I didn't mention that I think that I remember the ones who are in class. I mentioned everybody, right? That is in class in this moment. Yes. Yes, I think yes. Okay. So now I'm gonna open the breaker room so you can practice this short conversation. Don't forget, please, it's a simple conversation, but we have some important and very common words that is necessary that you pronounce correctly, right? Like the numbers, first, birth, remember, and earth. Okay, we have that sound. Birthday, birthday. Okay, and first, we pronounce the R-S-T. We don't say fair, no. First, first. Okay, first. Good. Mr. Barrientos, welcome.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, sir.
Sorry for connecting late.
Okay, let me see. Well, still Still, you still, let's say, on time, let's say, of participating. Okay, I'm gonna add you to the list, Mr. Barriento, because I just, give me a second, guys. I'm just adding Mr. Barrientos.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Okay, so, that's, remember, I was telling you, right? Don't forget, first, birthday, first, with the at the end, right? And that kind of pronunciation. And I don't remember what other important, let me see, because I don't remember. Well, April, that you pronounce it very well. And I think that's it, right? And here is special. Okay, we don't say special because we don't have a E here. So don't pronounce strong. Don't pronounce strongly because we don't have a special, no. When you have an S at the beginning, we just make the sound, you know, like special. Okay, it's like corto, right? But you make the sound. You don't pronounce the vowel. Special. That's very special for me. Una vez más, el oído se engaña. Parece que pronunciamos la E, como ayer en la palabra que les dije, que no recuerdo cuál era. And many words, right, that I mentioned. Interesting. Comfortable. So, we don't pronounce, we omit. As you can see, we omit many times letters. But they seem to be there, but they're not really there. And that's the difference. You know, that's the difference. For example, this one, we don't say that is the difference, no, right? That's the difference. That's the difference. Y suena como que va ahí la E, pero no va. Right? And that makes the difference. That makes the difference between an English that sometimes sounds a little bit tough, right? Un poquito fuerte, because we pronounce all the letters and we pronounce the vowels or the letters as in Spanish. No. So if we try to get familiar with that situation, that we don't always pronounce exactly the same vowel sounds, the same combination of letters, we get a not tough stress, not tough English. Okay, because it will sound, está ahí pero no suena, y no sé por qué a él le suena más suavecito, pero a mí me suena bien fuerte. It's because we don't really pronounce it, you know? So be careful with that. So in this case, is another that I wanted to tell you about pronunciation, because that's my idea, right? When you go to talk, to practice a conversation, and not just repeat like robots, y no sé lo que estoy diciendo ni cómo lo estoy diciendo. No, is to analyze, remember, to be sure that that's the pronunciation, to be conscious that that's the pronunciation. And that pronunciation no solo es para esta palabrita que está acá. Eso es aplicable a todas las que empiecen así. ¿Ok? So, no es solo de ir a pronunciar, sino para mí no tiene sentido. Tal vez un 50-60%, maybe. Si voy solo a repetir y no estoy consciente de lo que estoy repitiendo, de que omito, que pongo, que quito. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo va el patrón? Okay, so I think that's the point, right? To practice 100%. The objective, that is, improve pronunciation. Okay? So please be alert with these words that I mentioned. So I want you to pronounce it as we were talking about, okay, as we were discussing. Okay, so here we go. And please help your classmates. If you are already with a good pronunciation, help your classmates, please. Okay, tell her, tell him birthday, no birthday, birthday, okay, etc. April, help your classmates. Please do me that favor because we have many people here who already has clear, okay, most of the sounds of pronunciation has a good pronunciation. So I think it's good, right, to support someone else because that's the idea of working in the breakout rooms. So here we go. Let me do the breakout rooms. So Mr. Barrientos, are you clear with pronunciation of ordinal numbers and month of the because if you don't have clear this, I can stay with you a couple of minutes explaining some details of this pronunciation. But if you consider that no problem, that you have clear this ordinal number pronunciation and details and the pronunciation of months of the year, go to the breakout rooms, okay? But if in case that you consider that it would be good to listen or you are not sure about anything, you can stay in the main room and I can help you if it is necessary, okay? Got it? Did you understand me, Mr. Barrientos?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So here we go. So I don't know, Mr. Barrientos, what's your decision? Are you clear? Okay. Okay, let's wait for, let me see how many of your classmates are missing. Okay, group number 3 are still in the breakout room. So let's wait for them. Okay, so now I think that everybody is in the main room. Okay, so you see, it's not complicated, right? But it's important to be alert of pronunciation because we have some different sounds there that I want you to notice. I want you to be alert, and I want you to get familiar and try to reproduce it. Okay, get familiar with those sounds that are not in English. I mean, are not in Spanish. And that this is not the only, the dialogue, right? This conversation, I'm gonna use it here. No, you're gonna use it in many words. The TH pronunciation, that sound of 2 consonants, okay? Many things in pronunciation of this conversation, keep them in mind, okay, for the rest of the words, not just for this. Okay, well, so now we're gonna go with a listening before I'm speaking. Let's try to listen. What are they going to do? Try to open the ears, right? And try to identify the different pronunciation. Let's work listening. Listening skills now.
Page 74. Exercise 5. Listening. Holiday plans. Part B. Listen to the interview. What are the people really going to do on Monday? Complete the chart.
Okay, do you listen the question? Okay, you see there, you can see there the question, right? What are the people really going to do on Monday? You see, in this case, they are adding a WH word that is what, but the verb to be, and then the person. Remember that the order that we were working yesterday, right? So it's the same. But in this case, people is similar to they, but it's the same order. So don't get confused, because I know that sometimes some people get confused when they don't listen they, she, you, and the person, the subject is a common noun, a proper noun. They feel strange and they get confused. No, you don't have to, because it's the same. It's the same. That is the person. It goes after the verb to be if it is a question. Okay, so are the people, and there we have an adverb, right? Para intensificarlo, pero no hace ahí nada. Are the people really going to do on Monday? So you see, la propia sería, are they going to do? What are they going to do on Monday? Like you see, it's the same. What are they going to do on Monday? What are the people really going to do on Monday? Okay, let's listen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob with the Real City News website. It's Friday evening, and it's gonna be a long weekend because Monday is a holiday. I'm talking with people waiting for the subway. I'm finding out how they're gonna spend the Monday holiday. Here we go. Hello, what's your name?
It's Morgan.
What are you gonna do on Monday, Morgan? Are you gonna go to the gym?
No, not on Monday. I'm gonna meet a friend. We're gonna run together in the park.
Great. Have fun. And what?
Okay, listen. Did you pay attention that they say raw, right? Going raw. They didn't say to. And she said gonna, right? Remember that this is the informal way to pronounce or to say going to. you can make a summary of the, it's not really a contraction, right? But you say gonna. Okay, this is informal, but it's very, very, really common. Let me write it here, gonna. Okay, so gonna equal going to. But notice, if we use gonna, because we can write it or we can say it, right? So if we say gonna, you see, we don't pronounce going to, going with to. Son las dos palabras que se me hacen gonna. No voy a decir gonna to. Going to is gonna. So I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna study a new language. Verb to be always. I'm gonna. You're gonna do it right. Don't worry. I'm sure you're gonna do it right. Because I'm working their contracted form, right? You're and going to. That is the same, you are going to. But it's very, very common to say you're gonna do. You're gonna do. You're gonna do it right. You're gonna do it perfectly. Okay, so it's another way to say it. Very common. By the way, it is very common.
What's your name?
I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you going home now, Isaac?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to a concert with some friends tonight.
That's great. What are you gonna do on Monday?
Yeah, you listen. What are you gonna do on Monday? And he said, I'm gonna. And the question, of course, that we can use instead of going to, what are you gonna, okay? What are you gonna do tomorrow?
It's a holiday, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna play the drums all day. I need to practice. I really want to be in a band.
Well, good luck with that, Isaac.
Okay, let me stop here because he say I want to, but now that we are going to talk about gonna, another way to say want to is wanna, but this is informal, right? So you can say, I wanna do it. I wanna do it. I wanna go. I wanna play in your team. I wanna. Okay, so you can say gonna, wanna. So wanna is want and to together. Want plus to. Wanna. I wanna go to that fancy restaurant tomorrow. I wanna travel to South America next year. I wanna. Okay. They are not using that form, but I just want to add some other ways, right, of pronunciation. Excuse me, let me, the book is closed, so let me open again the book. I don't know what happened. Maybe I did it without noticing. Give me a second, please. Okay, any question about the pronunciation? Okay, we are working here pronunciation, right? That's my idea, that's the intention. You see, so we are mentioning details that they are pronouncing in the audio or they are not pronouncing, but that's the point. Work listening, so identify different ways of pronunciation or to add, right? Give me a second. Okay, now.
And what's your name?
I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you going home now, Isaac?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to a concert with some friends tonight.
That's great. What are you gonna do on Monday? It's a holiday, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna play the drums all day. I need to practice. I really want to be in a band.
Well, good luck with that, Isaac. Hi there. I'm Jacob from Real City News. Can I ask your name?
Sure. I'm Brian.
Are you gonna do anything interesting on Monday, Brian?
I don't think so. I'm going to work at home this weekend and on Monday, too. I have all my work right here in my bag.
I see. So Monday really isn't a holiday for you.
No, it really isn't.
Okay, I have time for one more person.
Oh, hi. I'm Lauren.
What are you gonna do on Monday, Lauren?
I'm gonna play computer games on my laptop.
Alone?
No, not alone. I'm gonna play online. A lot of my friends are gonna play online too.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, got it? Yes? Got it, my dear people? How's your listening? I told you the keys, right? I told you because you could listen some different pronunciation there, a little bit different. So I let you know that in case, right, that you didn't know that information. So you're supposed to understand everything. Can you give me the answers? Or do you need to listen once more? Or can you give me the answers, please? Hi. Okay, my dear people. Or tell me the answers, or give, or if you want, or tell me, play it again, please. But tell me anything, please.
Repeat.
Okay.
Repeat,
Okay.
please.
Okay, okay. Here we go again.
Page 74. Exercise 5. Listening. Holiday plans.
Okay, it's good to listen over and over again, because each time that we listen the same and we identify those situations like Donna and we follow the structure, we listen clearer and clearer and clearer, right? So that's why I recommend you to listen. If you love Psalms, listen over and over again the sound that you like. So at the end, you will understand many words that maybe the first time you didn't listen. Okay, and it will help you for other to recognize those words in anywhere, not just in the song. Okay, so if you like to listen, to read audio books, listen maybe twice. Okay, and try to follow if you have the script, or if you are reading and listening. Very good, excellent. So those are, let's say, practices to improve listening. So you can listening means that you will identify some structures that maybe at the moment of speaking are different. But why are they different? Because of the things that I'm mentioning. Okay, because we omit, because we add, because we change, because we contract. Okay.
Part B. Listen to the interview. What are the people really going to do on Monday? Complete the chart.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob with the Real City News website. It's Friday evening, and it's gonna be a long weekend because Monday is a holiday. I'm talking with people waiting for the subway. I'm finding out how they're gonna spend the Monday holiday. Here we go. Hello, what's your name?
It's Morgan.
What are you gonna do on Monday, Morgan? Are you gonna go to the gym?
No, not on Monday. I'm gonna meet a friend. We're gonna run together in the park.
Great. Have fun. And what's your name?
I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you going home now, Isaac?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to a concert with some friends tonight.
That's great. What are you gonna do on Monday? It's a holiday, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna play the drums all day. I need to practice. I really want to be in a band.
Well, good luck with that, Isaac. Hi there. I'm Jacob from Real City News. Can I ask your name?
Sure. I'm Brian.
Are you gonna do anything interesting on Monday, Brian?
I don't think so. I'm going to work at
Listen, interesting, right? Interesting. Are you going to do anything interesting? No interesting, no interesting, interesting.
home this weekend and on Monday too. I have all my work right here in my bag.
I see. So Monday really isn't a holiday for you.
No, it really isn't.
Okay, I have time for one more person.
Oh, hi. I'm Lauren.
What are you gonna do on Monday, Lauren?
I'm gonna play computer games on my laptop.
Alone?
No, not alone. I'm gonna play online. A lot of my friends are gonna play online too.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, so now I won't say it. Are you ready? No, now I'm gonna say, tell me, what is Isaac going to do?
Isaac, he's gonna go to the concert.
Okay, he's gonna go to the concert.
And he's gonna play.
Play what?
Play.
Soccer?
I didn't hear
Basketball?
very well the word, teacher.
I didn't hear. I didn't
I
hear.
didn't hear.
Okay, well, 50%. Giancarlo, 50%. Okay, but thanks. Okay, pay attention. Anybody else?
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, can you repeat the audio again, please? I can. It's
Okay.
only the part the Isaac. Where
Well, let's see if okay, well, maybe I can find it. I'm gonna play that part.
It is a holiday. I'm talking with people waiting for the spend the Monday.
No, not on Monday. I'm gonna meet a friend.
What are you gonna do on Monday? It's a holiday, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna play the drums all day. I need to practice. I really want to be in a band.
Well, good luck with that, Isaac. Hi there. I spend the Monday holiday. Here we go. Hello, what's your name?
It's Morgan.
Spend the Monday holiday.
Morgan. No, not on Monday. I'm gonna meet a friend. We're gonna run together in the park.
Great. Have fun. And what's your name?
I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you going home now, Isaac?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to a concert with some friends tonight.
That's great. What are you gonna do on Monday? It's a holiday, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna play the drums all day. I need to practice. I really want to be in a band.
Well, good luck with that, Isaac.
Okay, there we have the last part. The last part is the one that we need, right? So,
I wanna be
Play Sunday.
I'm
Right.
gonna play the drums all day.
Okay, I know. Tell me in third person, please.
Ah, sorry. He's gonna play the drums all day.
Okay.
He's wanna be practice. I don't remember.
Okay, he wants. He wants
He
to
wants.
practice. Yeah,
He
he wants
wants
to practice a lot.
alone. Yeah.
A lot,
Yes,
a
yes.
lot. Because he wants to be part of a band. Okay?
Yeah, he has an event.
He wants to be part
He
of
wants.
to be part of a band. Okay, so that is the idea, right? The final idea. Isaac is going to play the drums all day because he is practicing.
The drums is a word. It's a new word for me, teacher.
Really?
Yeah. I don't understand where
You don't
what it
understand?
does.
Okay,
Yes.
drums are like this.
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest, I get it. I get
I
it. This
didn't know.
word. Yeah.
Okay, but now it's clear for you. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so what about Brian? What is Brian going to do? Anybody else? Patricia, do you want to say something?
Brian, he's gonna work.
Brian is gonna house to work.
Okay, Brian is wanna no, is gonna. Brian is gonna
house to work.
Is gonna what? Excuse me.
How to work.
Okay, is gonna go. Is gonna go. Okay, Patricia, you can use gonna house because you are saying va casa. After gonna, you need a verb. You need the verb. Okay? He's gonna, is the same that going to. Remember that gonna is replacing going to. So after to, immediately we use the verb. Right? Immediately we use the verb after going to. So after gonna, immediately we use the verb. Okay, Patricia? If you want to use gonna, that is good. Okay, so Brian is gonna, right? Is gonna go. Brian is gonna go home. Or Brian is going to go home. Correct. Okay, and the last one, Lauren. Anybody else? Maybe Mr. Peroso. What idea? How's your listening, Mr. Peroso? Tell me.
She's gonna play online games.
Okay, yes, correct. She's gonna play computer games online, right? She's gonna play computer games online. Okay, that's correct. So you see, is more than, well, it's half and half, right? Listening structures, maybe new pronunciation, but as well, that you tell me, right? That you tell me the information, that you use the structure, not that you listen and understand. So we are working many things here. We were, because that's over. Okay, so now I'm gonna continue with the exercise of the speaking that we have yesterday. Remember? we can get a conversation based on some questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you're gonna answer with the correct form, especially and then don't forget, you're supposed to follow the structure. If I ask you in another tense, answer in the correct tense. Okay, we're gonna try to have a conversation. At the beginning, you will focus on the answer, but if it is possible, we have to continue the conversation. This is a speaking time, not anymore listening. Now we're gonna work more specifically with the speaking, okay? Okay, this is a good question, right? To make a conversation. So I'm gonna continue, okay? I'm gonna continue the conversation maybe. But first, focus on the structure that is here. And then be careful with my questions so you can answer in the correct form, in the correct structure, so you can change. Okay. When are you going to meet your friends? Miss, let me see, Miss Rodriguez. Are you around, Miss Rodriguez? Is in class, Miss Rodriguez, or is not in class? I remember that I saw her, but it's just not anymore in class, right? Maybe. Okay, so she's not anymore in class. Mr. Barrientos, when are you going to meet your friends? Okay, Patricia, tell me.
I'm going to meet my friends in the weekend.
Very good, excellent, the structure, but at the end, on weekends. On
weekend. Okay.
Yeah, remember,
On
always with
okay.
on weekends and weekdays, right? Okay, very good. I'm going to meet my friends. And where are you going to meet your friends? Where, Patricia? Where are you going to meet your friends?
In the church.
Okay, tell me full structures, please, because we are trying to practice.
Repeat the answer.
No, the answer is correct. You catch the question. Just don't tell me in the church. No, give me the structure, the full structure.
Okay. Sería, I going to meet my friend in the church.
Correct, in the church. Correct. That's the only thing that I need, right? I know that when we are in a real conversation, we're going to say, I'm in the church, specifically, right? But the idea here is to get familiar with the structure and to use it, guys. So that's what I'm asking you to give me full sentences, not just pieces. Even though in real life, it is possible, of course, right? It's not necessary to say, I'm going to, always. But correct, Patricia, that's very good, excellent. And listen, Patricia, how often do you meet your friends? How often do you meet your friends? How often, so how frequently? How often do you meet your friends?
Often, what? Often?
Often, frequently. How often means how frequently.
Okay.
So, how often do you meet your friends?
I this month.
How often means once a month, every day, every weekend. How often?
I had often my friend in the very weekend.
Okay. I'm asking, I change. That's what I was telling you, right? That we have to work and we have to practice. Not just going to, but what I'm trying, guys, is that you practice the different tenses, right? So you have to recognize, now I change into present, right? How often do I said? How often I said? The next question was?
I mean.
Okay, let me. It is crazy. Let me see that this is crazy. In a second, because okay, there we are. Okay, the question was how often do. Here is the key, guys. Down. Do you? Since the moment that I'm using do, it because my question is in present, right? It's not anymore in future because I don't use it anymore. Are you going to? When? Where are you going to? Those were the first questions that I did to Patricia. But then I changed. How often do you meet your friends? So it means that now we are talking in present. So she's supposed to answer, well, I always meet my friends on weekends, for example. Answered in present, but full structures, Patricia. I remember in English, we always have to mention the person that is speaking. I meet the verb. I meet because it's in present, my question. I meet my friends on weekends. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for your participation. Don't forget it, right? Okay, let's see someone else. Let me see, maybe. Let me see the next question. Which one? No. Okay. Let me see. Mrs. Ayala. Are you still in class, Mrs. Ayala? Are you around? No around? Okay, so let's see. Mr. Barrientos? Are you around, Mr. Barrientos?
Ready, teacher.
Okay.
Ready, I'm ready.
Excellent. That's the aptitude. Okay. What are you going to have lunch tomorrow, Mr. Barrientos? What are you going to have lunch?
I have lunch, teacher, every day at around the 1 p.m. o'clock.
No, look at the question, sir. What? What are you?
What?
Yeah. What?
Every day, teacher. Every day. Have a lunch.
No, but what? What are you going to have for lunch tomorrow? Are you going to eat pupusas?
Yeah.
Are you going to are you going to have lunch chicken? Are you going to have lunch spaghetti? That is the question. What? What are you going to have lunch for lunch tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Okay. I am tomorrow. I will. Yeah, teacher. I will have.
Okay, because you're supposed to answer in the same structure. I'm asking you with are you going to? That's what we are practicing.
I'm going to pizza for lunch tomorrow.
I'm going to pizza.
Pizza.
I'm going to eat.
Going
Don't
to
forget.
eat. I'm going to eat pizza for lunch tomorrow.
Okay. Correct. Keep that in mind, guys. That's what I said. Always after to, immediately the verb, right? So you can react as Mr. Barrientos did. Immediately, I know, it's not verbo. So I'm going to eat. He changes.
I'm going to eat.
So you see, that's what you have to keep in mind. So, okay, so you're gonna eat pizza. And do you always eat pizza?
No,
During
teacher.
the week?
No, teacher. Not always. But I visit for eat every day a comedor, teacher.
In that case, in that day could be a cafeteria, you know,
cafeteria, yeah. For my lunch, visit cafeteria
to have lunch
every day. To have lunch every day, teacher.
Okay, to have lunch every day. To have lunch at visit a cafeteria every day.
It's different food, teacher, every day.
Yes.
Monday I like soup.
Okay.
Soup of chicken. What else, teacher?
Fish, I guess, right?
Fish, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and different, yeah, they have a different menu for every day. Yeah, that's good.
Menu.
That's the advantage of going to a cafeteria. Okay, or a cabin. Okay, we can say a cabin too. Okay, so thanks, Mr.
What?
Like a cabin.
Cabin.
Yes. Okay, so thanks, Mr. Barrientos. It was Mr. Barrientos, right? Yes, I think Mr. Barrientos, yes. Okay, next question. Miss Rodriguez. Are you around, Miss Rodriguez? Yes? Katia?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I passed the question. But anyway, the previous question was, are you going to study English next year?
Yes.
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 Full answers.
Oh, okay. Yes, I think yes. I want to know completely the language. I need to learn.
Okay, so yes. Use the
yes,
going to.
I'm gonna study English next year.
Okay, there you are, right? If we already manage going to, we can get familiar with gonna. That sounds a little bit more common, natural, right? So, okay, so I'm gonna study English next year. And why do you want to study? Why do you want to study English? To continue study English?
Because it's better
What's
for
your
me for
objective?
For my job, because I talk with the stranger.
Okay, with foreign people.
Foreign.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's part of your daily routine to speak with foreign people. Okay. So how often does it happen?
So many day, every day.
Every day
I receive mails or calls for foreign people.
Okay, so I see.
And it's necessary.
Okay.
Talking.
Okay, to learn a little bit more, right? Every day.
Yes. Yes, I need it.
Okay, so good. So, and did you start studying English last year? Did you start study English last year?
Yes, I did it, but I don't like it, la manera anterior que lo hacía.
Maybe the technique? I don't know what I don't know. I don't know exactly what you mean. I don't catch the idea.
Okay, last year I have a platform. I had a platform.
Platform.
And I don't have a teacher in
Yeah.
a moment. And then I think it is not good.
Got it.
This system is not good.
Okay, now it's clear for me. Now it's clear what you mean. Okay, yeah, you were learning by platform. Okay, but platform. So okay, you don't have the opportunity to interact, to speak, to ask, etc. Yeah, definitely that is not the same. Definitely. We learn,
This is
right?
better.
Yeah, definitely. We always can learn, but it's not the same. Okay, yes, definitely. Okay, Miss Rodriguez, thanks for your comments and for speaking with me. Okay, let's see one more question. Mr. Rodriguez, no, Mr. Ramirez, excuse me. What presents are you going to buy for next birthday?
What present you can... remember what mean to buy. I'm sorry. Sí. I am personal, no celebration my birthday.
No, but it's not your birthday. It's someone else's birthday. Because what presents are you going to buy for the next birthday? Don't buy the presents for you, Mr. Ramirez.
Okay.
Presents supposed to be for someone else. Usted solito se regala, se da los regalos, Mr. Ramirez. Okay, that's a good technique.
No.
Le voy a copiar, Mr. Ramírez, me parece. So, don't you plan buy presents? No?
Maybe I'm travel.
Okay. Travel, but that's for you. Okay, if you don't have clear that question, let's see this one. What languages are you going to study next? Do you plan to study any other language? Would you like to study? What are languages?
I like first learn speak English full.
Okay, learn to.
Learn to see. I do next study. I like France, Italian.
Okay. I'm going to next study. No, I'm going to study next.
I'm going to study next French or Italian.
Okay, French or Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds very, very nice. Okay, thanks, Mr. Ramirez. Let me see who's missing. Mr. Peroso. I think Mr. Peroso was not in class. Okay, because I didn't see you, Mr. Peroso. So now maybe he's around. Where are you going to? Let me see. Okay, where are you going to go for your summer holidays, Mr. Peroso? Oh, for next holidays, let's say, no summer. Where are you going to go for next summer, next holiday, or next vacation? Mr. Peroso, are you around?
The internet.
Again. Okay, the internet again. No.
And now.
Okay, well, I got it.
I'm gonna go to the beach.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the beach. Do you like the beach?
Yes, I like so much.
Okay, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, and how often do you go to the beach?
Twice a month.
Okay, very often, I think. I go once a year. And because my family goes, because I don't like the beach. Okay, so twice a month. Okay, that is frequently. Okay, and who do you go with?
With my wife.
With your wife, okay. Don't you have children? Not yet?
I go to the beach with my wife.
Okay, don't you have children yet? Not yet? Or do you leave the children at home? Well, maybe he continue having internet problems, right? So it's hard to communicate in that way. Okay, thanks, Mr. Peroso. Thanks. Okay, I think just Mr. Rodriguez is missing, right? Are you around, Mr. Rodriguez? Oh, no. Let me see. Mr. Rodriguez, yes. You're supposed to be there. But not around. Okay. Well, let's continue to the next activity that we have.
Yes,
So
yes, teacher.
Yes, you are. Okay, sir. So are you going to travel next year? Maybe to one country of Central America, or maybe let's say, are you going to travel to Sonsonate, to San Miguel, I don't know, or to another country? Are you going to travel next year?
Yes, yes, I'm planning to travel next year.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to, or I'm gonna travel.
Oh. Okay.
Tell me,
I'm
please.
going to travel next year.
Okay, I'm gonna travel. If you use gonna, don't put any more to, because going to is gonna. So don't say anymore gonna to. No, gonna travel or going to travel. But when you say gonna, immediately the verb, gonna travel. Can you answer again, please? Can you repeat your answer again, please, sir?
Yes. I'm going to travel next year.
Okay, I'm going to travel next year, or it was correct if you say I'm gonna, mister, but don't say I'm gonna to. I was telling you that just omit, que le quite el to al gonna, right? Pero por supuesto que lo puedo usar y sería estupendo que los manejaran los dos. So I'm gonna travel next year. Where are you going to travel next year?
Sonsonate.
Okay, give me full sentences, please, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna travel to Sonsonate.
To Sonsonate. Excellent. I'm gonna travel to Sonsonate. Okay. Do you have relatives? So family, do you have relatives in Sonsonate? Listen the question, sir. Do you have relatives in Sonsonate?
Yes, have
Yes,
friends.
I do.
Yes, I do. Family and friends.
I have family and friends. Okay, very good. So you see, guys, we can just remember, if the question has do, you can answer. If it is a yes, no question, you can say, yes, I do. Yes, I did. And then give the rest of the information, right? So I can say, yes, I did. I went to the movies. Oh, yes, I do. In this case, I have family and friends. So it is good sometimes to answer in a short form, yes, I do. And then we continue, I have. Podremos hacer la combinación. O the long answer de una vez, yes, I have family and friends, a lot of family and friends there. Okay, different ways But the idea, what I want is that you remember the short answer in different tenses for everybody, okay? So thanks, Mr. Thanks for your conversation, okay? For talking with me. Thanks, Mr. Rodriguez. Very good. Good job. So what I want is that you practice speaking, of course, but that you practice the different forms, okay, of structures, and at the same time, okay, at the same time. Okay, now, finally, I think that we can do some of this activity. Okay, tomorrow or on Thursday, you're gonna do similar. I'm gonna give you another guide, let's say, right? Another guide in which you can base your conversation. But I wanted to do it one by one, so everybody has the opportunity to have a conversation, and that I was trying to model, because I want that tomorrow or on Thursday, you do the same, that you have a similar conversation with your classmates, okay? So you're gonna have a base, but you can continue the conversation, and you can change with coherence, of course. You can change of tense, okay? La idea que quiero que estemos trabajando esta semana, cambiar de tiempos. Pero, teacher, nosotros estamos en el going to, sí, pero usted ya pasó los demás. Yo quiero que los mantenga fresco y en práctica. All right. So, something similar. ¿Ok? Lo que pude hacer con cada uno de ustedes es la ventaja que nos dan una clase muy grande, right? Advantages for you. Pero quiero que ustedes hagan las preguntas, no yo. Que todos hablen y pregunten a sus compañeros. Pero de verdad, una conversación fluida, chicos. No que a una cosa y se quedan callados y nadie le pregunta nada. No, que bombardeen a su compañero, a su compañera con preguntas. ¿Ok? En diferentes tiempos. Pero claro, con cierta coherencia y secuencia, ¿verdad? No pasarnos algo del futuro al pasado y del presente y nada que ver. No, with a coherence. ¿Ok? So, in this, we're going to do it tomorrow or on Thursday, because I want you to practice at the end of this course that combination. Okay, so in these 4 minutes that we have, I want that you recognize. I want that you recognize and tell me, help me, please. In this exercise, you're going to tell me what is the most convenient, going to or will. Tell me about your next class. What would you use, going to or will?
Going to.
Yeah, I agree, right? In some of them, remember that we can use any, both. But about your next class, maybe something is planned, right? Talk about your plans for the winter holiday. Easy. This is a piece of cake. Will? Yes, because it's clear, right? Plans.
Plans.
You've just arrived home. Make a sudden decision.
Going to.
Could.
Could.
Going to.
I'm sorry. And things in voice. Hi.
That was another class, Mr. Ramirez. Pero dígame, Mr. Ramirez, como usted la está haciendo una mezcla, pues dígame.
I am mixed.
Yeah, you're mixing too. You're mixing too.
Mixed too, también.
Yeah, but no, in this case, definitely is will, because it says
Will.
make a sudden decision, guys. Okay? Repentina, sudden, make a sudden decision. So it's not something that you will say, okay, let's watch the TV. I will watch the TV. Or I will take a bath. Okay? No sé. So it's on the decision. You've got tickets to the cinema. Tell us about it.
Will.
You got tickets to the cinema. Yeah, in this case, maybe will or maybe gonna or going to. A friend is angry at you. Make a promise to him.
Will.
Yes, that's correct. I forgot to mention, but with promises, we use will. No, teacher, pero si es algo seguro, una promesa se cumple, bueno, románticamente, right? Pero la verdad es que la promesa, quién sabe que se cumpla. Por eso es que sabiamente en inglés dicen will. Okay. We don't use going to with promises. This is part of the rule.
I will.
I will what?
I will be for you, como la canción.
Yeah, will be for you. Yeah, you see, it's a promise, right? All the promises that we listen in songs are with will, because that's the rule. Always that you do a promise, do it with will, okay? No with going to. Aunque usted dice que está seguro, ¿verdad? Que la va a cumplir, pero no se usa en inglés con going to, all right? So with will, all right? Will. Okay, the last one, because it's time, right? But let's see. That is good that it appears now because I forgot to mention this, that we use will with promises, always. You're looking at someone doing the wrong things. Express a prediction.
Will.
Anybody else? Well, no, I don't think in this case, no, because it says you have evidence, Mr. Ramirez. You're looking at someone doing something wrong.
Oh, looking. Yeah. Sorry, yes.
Si veo a alguien rompiendo la ventana, le voy a decir, te van a meter preso, right? Okay. So, I have evidence.
Okay,
yes, we have evidence. Well, okay, my dear people, it's time, right? It's time. The last one. Tell us about your next doctor appointment.
Oh, yeah, will.
Okay, in this case, it's an appointment. Es una cita, so it's programmed. I'm gonna visit the doctor tomorrow.
Going to?
Going to? Yeah, because it's an appointment, Mr. Ramirez. So you're supposed to program, right?
Okay.
You're supposed to organize in advance an appointment.
The program organizer is gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miren el seguro, como 6 meses antes le dan la cita, right?
Algunas veces es promise también, por eso es will.
Okay.
Es promise false.
Depende. For example, and cita next year in January. Result que exactly no January, sino October.
October. Maybe, yeah, it's true. Y no llegó el doctor ese día, así que otros 6 meses, right?
Exacto.
So it never happens, right? So that's why you thought about will.
Okay.
You have a good reason, sir. You have a good reason. Well, you see, but it's easy to make the difference, and then you're gonna do it automatically. Okay, you won't stop thinking on those rules, but you now know them. You will use them automatically. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna practice a little bit more, and we're gonna study a new topic. Hope don't miss class because we just have 2 more classes. So hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, thanks for your participation.
Take care.
You too. Have a nice night.
See you.
Have
Good
a
night.
See you.
Good night, everybody. Ciao.
Mr. Ramirez. Yes?
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.